Okay guys, so originally I was going to be making a video updating you guys on all the different DC updates we've got the past few days, which I'm still going to do, but this is an emergency because we just got our first poster for the Superman movie and it looks, we may be back, we may be back. And I mean, you cannot tell me that this is peak. Look at this. Once they make a textless version of this, this is gonna be my new wallpaper because this is just beautiful. And it's also now with this officially confirmed, we will be getting a trailer this week because they're showing it to the press today, and it's expected to come out on Thursday for the public, which would make sense because it lines up with the Creature Commandos episode. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week for Superman fans, because this was spotted yesterday, basically confirming that they're showing an exclusive teaser trailer to press, and we're probably going to be getting it, I mean, maybe tomorrow, because it's the day after, or probably on Thursday, just because it lines up with the episode. Which confirmed by Daniel RPK, apparently the trailer will drop on Thursday, and yeah, like I mentioned, makes sense with Creature Commandos and all that, so I'm really excited. I'm thinking about staying home from school on Thursday because of how excited I am for this. Like, this is just, it's going to have to happen. But aside from Superman stuff for a second, the Clayface film that was rumored a while back was officially confirmed to be greenlit by James Gunn, and it's apparently going to be a horror tragedy, $40 million. It's going to take place in the DCU, which I know some of us thought maybe it'd take place in the Matt Reeves universe because he's producing the film, but it's not going to happen. And the character won't be painted as a villain, and I know superhero fans are like, we're not really that all optimistic when it comes to making villain films, painting them to be a hero, but I feel like Clayface is one of those characters where it makes sense because he is such a tragic character, which is why it's a horror tragedy, and I feel like it could work. And this could work so well if they make Batman the painted villain of this film, and this be our first introduction to Batman in the DCU, and it just be like we see the story of Clayface and how he's dealing with like Batman and stuff from his POV. That would be really awesome. I don't think that's what James Gunn's planning on doing, but it'd be really cool to see, and that would be a really, really, really cool and unique way to introduce Batman and bring him into the DCU. And then pretty much right now, this is our confirmed slate for DC. And man, I'm so excited because we got Superman July 11th, 2025, Supergirl June 26th, 2026, Clayface September 11th, 2026, maybe the Batman on October 2nd of 2026, and then Dynamic Duo has an official release date of June 30th, 2028. Now, the two that I want to talk about here are Batman Part 2 and Dynamic Duo. Batman Part 2, I do not think it's going to make that release date, honestly, because there are also two untitled DC projects for earlier in 2026 around May, and then 2027 in March. I feel like the Batman's probably going to make that March 2027 release date, sadly, because Matt Reeves is producing Clayface, and that comes out a month earlier. But honestly, for Matt Reeves, take as much time as you need, because the Batman's one of my favorite comic book movies and one of my favorite movies, and if he can make peak like that again, give him as much time as he needs, honestly. As long as we can get a Robert Pattinson trilogy, I think we'll be happy, because there's going to come a time where we don't want to see much more of Robert Pattinson, and we want to focus more on the DCU Batman. So if we can do that, that would be great. But Dynamic Duo, it's going to take a while for it to animate just because it's going to be a mixture of a bunch of different animations like stop motion, all that stuff. So honestly, take as much time as they need for that, because I'm pretty sure that's also going to be an Elseworld story that's not going to be part of the DCU. And it's going to be the DC's first animated film in theaters, which is really exciting, and I can't wait for that. And yeah, that's really exciting, and I'm just excited for everything that's to come. Like, guys, I know this is a long video, but genuinely, I have never been more excited for DC's future than Marvel right now, which is crazy because I'm more concerned for Marvel's future, and I'm more excited for DC's future, and it's a really weird feeling considering that I've always kind of been that Marvel guy, but, you know, DC is really special, and I feel like that they're cooking right now, and I'm so excited for DC's future. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I don't think, I mean, obviously there's going to be some misses, but I think we're going to have more hits than misses, especially with James Gunn, so bring on DC, and also stay tuned for that Superman trailer reaction, because once it drops, I'm not shutting up about it, and you're going to have to deal with that on this channel, so yeah.